My name's Abraham.
Abraham
And Rochagné.
Yep.
and Rochagné.
Rochagné, that's
Oh,
right.
very nice to meet you both. So what has drawn you out here to come out on a February 2nd in the evening in the dark out to this Bears Paw Historical School? What drew you out here?
We're here to put our name in on the petition to support Alberta's independence,
Mm-hmm.
and we are very freedom orientated, freedom to have to conscious. I think that's part of a lot of people miss, but freedom to have conscious of your own, to be in society, to seek your own, to seek success, happiness, liberty. Yep, all of that,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, we're very happy to throw our support behind this initiative.
It sounds like you may have come from a different part of the world at some point.
Yes, we are Boers from South
Oh,
Africa.
amen. Amen to you.
And we have been we. It's like one of the old generals said. War general said, "If you're going to take my flag away from me, then I get the right to choose a flag beyond above me."
Hmm.
So today, I think we're standing beyond that flag that speaks to Alberta's independence.
Well, you seem, if you've come here recently, you probably understand better than a lot of Canadians the perilous moment that we are at here in Canada. Is that part of what you're feeling too?
Absolutely. I think you have a different perspective and you see things more objectively. If you're living through it day by day, you don't see the decline in the society,
Right.
and politics. We've been in Canada now the second time around for about 7 years, now 8 years now. But we're new to Alberta and we're here with a purpose because we got out of Ontario. I think I heard last week somebody say it was unterrible, and we should have moved way sooner. But you're absolutely right. It allows us to look at Canada with different eyes, and we unfortunately speak from experience, seeing what happens with some of these policies that are put into place, and it's there to bring certain societies and certain groups of people to their knees, not in a good way.
Do you have so one of the things that I try to do, and obviously a number of people that are like me and yourselves, is that we're trying to wake up other Canadians to the fact that we do this for betterment of our families and of our communities. It's not it's not because we're greedy. It's not because we want to keep it all to ourselves, but it's hard for some people to acknowledge what they're actually seeing with their eyes. Do you have any thoughts on people that might not be completely noticing what you're noticing?
Yes, I think why does history keep repeating itself? Because we pay so little attention the first time. And I think this is a very important part, that we see history at play every time. It just keeps on repeating itself. We see the West currently brought to its knees. We see agendas. We see authoritarians trying to control societies and communities. This is not the community, or this is not the type of life I want for my children, or where I want to build a legacy far beyond my life expectancy. I want to make sure that my children have a future. I want to make sure that if they read the Bible, they can do it with a clear conscience.
Amen.
And if they want to practice safe firearm sport, they can do so themselves as well. And we should have more faith in law-abiding citizens than try to criminalize them and to make them feel guilty. And through that guilt, we seek to rule over them. Sorry, that story has been twice told. I've had enough, and this is us being part of an initiative to see this established.
It sounds like you're almost as excited as me about building a nation from the ground up. I can't imagine a better time. I know there's risks involved, but I'm so excited for my children's lives, moving forward, that we're going to build this, you and me and people that want a better life. It's
absolutely. I think a lot of people say it's so easy to say, well, it was so easy 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Sure.
And our poor children, but we need to remember that there's a bigger picture behind everything. And without making everything biblical, there is a bigger picture.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to agree to it or not, there's a story that's being told, and the story is coming either to fruition soon or it's going to take a long time. But we were born on the exact moment we were supposed to be born to do what we're doing today, so that our children can take that flame further and build on that as well.
And so you're from South Africa, is that correct?
That's
Am I right? So was there a certain area? Were you in a larger center, like a larger city, or were you in the countryside?
I'm from a countryside in an area where my family has been living for over 200 years.
Mm.
Where expropriation without compensation has taken place, where the communist socialists are taking
Yeah.
land, murdering my people. I mean,
Sorry,
the canary has been crying in those coal mines for over 30 years.
Yeah.
And now I find myself here serendipitously at the exact time of which my boer heart, which is very freedom orientated, is now aligned with the Albertans. And what I'm seeing today is that flame starting to be kindled here, and it's
Mm.
becoming a raging fire.
Mm.
This is not politics. Politics is the control of resources. No, no, no. This is a freedom movement. This is a movement to take back what citizens should have never lost in the first place. This is an opportunity for them to carve out their own futures and do so responsibly.
Mm.
And this is what this movement is all about: is responsibility, not just for where I am today, but for where my children could be tomorrow.
Such well said, so well said. I appreciate you. Now I have one more question, because there's a lot of detractors that are saying, and coming from Ontario, probably a big part of them is saying that that this movement is funded by American, larger organizations and people that are influencing the way that this is happening. Do you see that, or are you seeing just everyday people like this volunteering and taking the time to make their world a better place?
I'm going to give a little bit of spin on that. I think the only funding that's taking place here is the blood of those American pioneers that were the ancestors of these Albertans, those that came through all the way, fled because of federal overreach about 120 years ago,
Mhm.
and they fled themselves up here into the Grand Prairie of what is today Alberta.
Mhm.
I think the only payment is their blood crying out with the receipts. Still very much driven for our own freedom, still very much try to keep their eye on the sparrow and to discern where their hope is coming from, looking up at the sky, looking at the ground, feeling the dirt between their toes. That is something nobody can take away. So it's blood calling out from blood. It is blood reconciling with their past, looking into the future. That, my friend, that is priceless. There's no financial gain from anybody or anybody paying anybody here. No, this is a grassroots movement.
Mm.
And I'm telling you now, it starts with my toes stuck between Albertan soil.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to say? Because you've nailed it.
I think that's a
Nailed
really
it,
good
both
way
of
to
you.
end it.
Amazing. And your
Yeah.
perspective is so fresh, and I think it's inspiring. So
Thank you very
thank
much.
you so much. I got to tell